Hello Capricorn, welcome to your 2019 year ahead forecast. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Let's get straight into your oracle cards. I pulled a spirit animal for 2019 for you Capricorn. What came out for you was the beaver, laying a solid foundation. Now we all know that the term busy is a beaver. So with this one, the energy around this card is the importance of laying that solid foundation. Knowing that you have the power to co-create the world that you desire. It takes work, determination and sustained effort to lay a solid foundation for your dreams, your life. And Beaver Spirit may be warning you to check for rotten wood in the foundations. Perhaps you have built dreams or hopes on faulty promises or wishful thinking that something may work out just because you wanted it to. Maybe you made choices from a place of unworthiness, hoping that once you got what you desired, it would somehow change you and make everything better. And you had to face the truth that it didn't. So Beaver Spirit may be telling you it's time to accept things as they are, and perhaps consider abandoning a situation so that you can make room for something better. It speaks about rebuilding a solid foundation because what you desire may not be in alignment with what your soul intends. So it's about getting busy and building something fresh and new if the desire is true. All manner of miracles can spring up from a new strong foundation. So be clear about what you're building and why. Choosing from a place of worthiness, well-being and wholeness, self-understanding and acceptance will provide you with that solid blueprint to begin. Now, from the Druid plant oracle, you've pulled flax. Now, flax is speaking about ease and connection. There's very much an energy here of spirituality and interconnectedness. With this one, it's about synchronicity abounding as we become conscious of the web that we can deliberately use to send positive influences and messages out into the world. This is the law of the returning tide, or karma, in which positive energy we give out is reflected back onto us. It's about an element of ease starting to enter your life and relationships as you feel more and more in tune with the flow of life, sensing that we do have a place in the web that sustains us all. Now, you may have been feeling out of kilter with life, and the energy around that is a sense of uncomfortableness. We may know deep inside that something is wrong, but often can't figure out what it is or what we can do to correct it. So with this one, it's speaking about making small adjustments. A small change in your life can fundamentally affect your sense of well-being and connection. There could be some apparently simple change you can make to your lifestyle or relationship that will result in a new sense of ease and harmony for you and for those around you. Now, as your overall energy for the year, from the Oracle of Mystical Moments, you've drawn the Gardener. This one speaks about not being too judgmental. It's about acceptance and self-compassion. You'll see this woman standing in a garden, growing a growing bulb in her hands. Two small houses spring from the plant, and her skirt is transformed into a house. She's the gardener of her soul, the caretaker of her home. Her feelings are the flowers, and by taking care of herself, she keeps growing stronger. But sometimes uninvited guests invade the garden, intruders like jealousy or shame. And if we can recognize these as neither good nor bad, Capricorn, but something to be investigated and accepted, we can treat ourselves with compassion and keep blooming. So what I get here is a journey, and one step at a time, making small changes perhaps to how you judge yourself or others, I feel more it's about more self-compassion for you, Capricorn, and being able to lay a stronger foundation in the future. So I like the energy, so we'll see where this goes. Now I'm doing the general spread here on YouTube, and I'm going to be doing the in-depth 12-month-by-month spread on my Vimeo channel. So if at the end of this reading it's resonating with you and you're interested in the month-by-month spread, be about another 40-45 minute reading, you can click on the link below. It's the first link in the descriptions box, and that will take you directly to my month-by-month 2019 year-ahead forecast for your sign. Okay, Capricorn, I have you at the bottom of the deck. I've already meditated on your energy. So let's cut these cards and let's focus in. The first card I want to focus on is lessons learned from 2018. What you can look forward to in 2019. Let's take a look at a challenge you'll face next year, and how to harness your inner power and strength. Let's take a look at lessons or advice for the new year. Let's take a look at your guidance for the new year, and what is the overall theme for 2019. So I'm excited for you here, Capricorn. Let's take a look. I like that, the Knight of Wands. So movement, no more stagnancy. I like that. It's moving ahead with passion, with drive, with determination. It's a fire sign energy, which is unusual for you, Capricorn, but you're embodying the spirit of a fire sign, which is adventure, travel, perhaps even relocation for some, but for most it will be more about getting that enthusiasm back in your life when it comes to any kind of action that you want to take. Let's take a look at the lesson that you've learned in 2018. Two of Wands. So there may have been some indecision, some confusion around making a choice. You know, I see the Two of Wands as a gateway card. You'll see the two wands here and this man holding the world in his hands. It really is a sense of that for you, knowing that you do hold the world in your hands, and it's that energy of the world is your oyster. You just have to step through the gate here and take that risk, take that move. But I feel in 2018 there was a sense of not knowing which direction to take. You may have been torn in two, choosing between two things, not sure what to take with you into the future. But I do feel that in 2019 there's an energy of moving forward and not back. Let's see what you have to look forward to in 2019. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I like that one too, Capricorn, because it does speak about achievement, being happy, a sense of accomplishment with what you have achieved. It's an energy here of having worked hard and being able to treat yourself at the end. You know, it's rewarding yourself for success, rewarding yourself for the accomplishments that you have made over the last year or so. Being in a happy place and enjoying where you're living, feeling like you have what you need. This may be alone, or it could be with others. It really is more about feeling successful. Now, I also get an energy of this, of your pleased with your own achievements as well. So whatever you have accomplished, I feel a great deal of it is as a result of work that you've done on yourself or by yourself. Let's take a look at a challenge that you'll face in 2019. The Three of Pentacles. So we have here recognition for work that you've put in. So it may be that a challenge that you'll face is working together with others and being recognized for your efforts. There is a sense of working well in partnerships or cooperating in groups. So what I get with this as a challenge is that working well with others is going to be something that you're going to have to do some work on. Let's see if we can pull out any more information. We'll have a look at your strength here and how you can harness your strength. Okay, the 9 of Swords. So a strength will be, I feel, in working together with others to get yourself out of a stressful situation. There's something that has caused you some anxiety, perhaps to become fearful. It's an energy here of feeling almost like you're being attacked in some way. I get mental noise, and it'll be different for every one of you, but I feel like there is some mental noise that's causing you to become stressed. It may even be causing pain or physical pain for some of you as well. But as a strength, I feel like there are people around willing to work with you to help you ease this, or to help you slay that dragon. Let's just say that. I see the dragon here as something that is causing you pain, and you feel like it's something that you need to overcome, but you're finding it difficult to release it or to remove the obstacles in your life. But I feel like the strength here is that healing will be possible. But it has something to do with cooperating with others. So we'll see how this relates to the 9 of Pentacles here as what you can look forward to, because what I get is that it may be for some of you it may be that you have tried to go it alone to achieve this success alone, but in actual fact what would work better for you is to work as part of a team or partnership. Let's take a look at your advice. The Knight of Cups. Okay. So with this one, if someone is offering assistance to you, I would not ignore it, is what I'm getting with this. It may be that there was a love relationship, something that happened over the last year or two that caused you pain, shame, fear, or guilt. But with this Knight of Cups, it's telling me that you've learned something about this. It could be that you've learned something about how you approach love. Maybe you fantasized a lot, dreamed about love, but there hasn't been a lot of reality-based love in your life. I get a kind of a dreaminess. When I see the Knight of Cups, I often see someone who approaches love with unrealistic expectations, not a whole lot of reality-based, not a whole lot of follow-through, grounded feeling. Let's take a look at your guidance for 2019. Okay, well, the 6 of Wands, well, I like that as your guidance, because I feel if you have felt a sense of a lack of achievement or a lack of success, I do feel that your guidance is that if you remain focused and take action with enthusiasm and drive and determination, I do feel that success is on the horizon for you in 2019. But the thing is, you have to take the action. You can't keep yourself stuck in this energy here. You have to get yourself out of this. There has to be movement, and it has to be you that makes the move. I see that. Seems to be around, possibly around an offer of love, a dreamy quality, perhaps some fantasy of the past, something that caused you stress. So it could have been a breakup, something that didn't work out, could have been an infatuation, something where there was an element of fantasy involved. Now, it could be for some of you that you're already involved in a commitment with someone, and the challenge is to work together with that person to heal it. But I see that success is on the horizon. As long as you put the work in and the determination to lay a more solid foundation. You know, the beaver doesn't stop. The beaver doesn't let anything get in his way. He's working constantly. If he wants to achieve a goal, he really puts all of his effort into achieving that. Busy as a beaver is the term. Now with flax, it's about an energy of making small changes. So maybe this is something that you need to work on the entire year. I see beaver and flax here as working hard, doing it step by step, and it's something that you're going to have to continue to do throughout the year. It's not going to be a simple matter. I get that. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but it's doing it in small steps. The gardener as your overall energy, Capricorn, is about showing yourself self-compassion along the way, not judging yourself too harshly if you fall back and things don't go as quickly as you'd hoped in terms of healing this issue, whatever this may be. Okay, Capricorn, well, that's your general reading. I'll continue this in the month by month. I'll be pulling out several cards for each month of next year, January through December. So please join me in the in-depth 12-month forecast for Capricorn. The link is below in the descriptions box. I hope to see you there. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the best for the rest of the year and for a happy, healthy 2019. I thank you very much for your support this year. It's much appreciated, and I hope that you continue to join me in 2019 with our continued journey. So wishing you all the best, Capricorn, and bye for now.